I looked through and I tried to find all the ones that I feel like were the most noteworthy. Is the music meant to keep going? Yeah, the music's meant to keep going. It's more of a vibey one. It's also to keep from copyright strikes. Okay, let's see what all I've got now. So I showed you all the ones that I had before. I got Raimi 2. I got the Human Spider one. I got Miguel. I'll run through it again in case anybody's new and hasn't seen them yet. So I've got Raimi from Spider-Man 2. It's a photoreal one. I really like it. This one I think was made by Agrofro. This one I know for a fact was made by Agrofro once it pops up. But it's the Human Spider suit. Once it pops up, come on, load in. There you go. Human Spider suit. We all know this one. This one I really like. It's Across the Spider-Verse Miguel O'Hara. Look at that beefy boy. Look at the biceps on this dude. That is insane. Bro stays in the gym every single day of his life. The Del Auto suit. Once this pops up, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I love it. I love the squinty eyes. It's really cool, and the big spider. It's really cool. My favorite. We got my favorite. Come on, come on. Give me my favorite. Give me my favorite, game. Stop loading so long. There he is. There he is. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. The photoreal one. So we got that lanky Andrew Garfield build. Speaking of lanky Spider-Man, come on, give me it. We got the 1610 Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse. So the beginning one played by Chris Pine. That one's cool. It's got. I'm actually going to show you guys this in case any of you haven't seen it. But it's got this nice cell shading, this toon shading thing on it, just like the movie. So see that he's got that kind of shimmer on him. You can see it. You can see it really well right there. Really like that. But yeah, that one's nice. We got that. If it'll load up, come on, load up. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. We got the symbiote suit from Spider-Man 2 coming out. Agrofro made this really awesome recreation of it. So, you know, if you want to go out and put some dirt in people's eyes, this is how you do it. Pause. Here we go. And then, of course, we have to have Peter B himself in here. We got those nice sweatpants because he stays the comfy Spider Boy. That's how we do it. And then this will load up, 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 load up. Come on, come on, give it here. Let me see it. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. I gotta tell you, I feel like Insomniac did, like, I love Insomniac. This mod does this suit so much more justice because I just like the look of this one better. Obviously, like, my thing, I don't know if anybody else had this particular grievance. I am not even remotely a fan of the disconnected belt line. Like, sometimes it's cool, but I was just like, it just looks almost like he's naked. Like, I don't like it. It's a weird, it's not a good look. I don't like it very much. Though for some reason I'm fine with it on this suit. It's the Spider-Man 2 Advanced suit. I love this suit so much. I feel like once I see it in game, it's gonna very quickly become my favorite. Like, I love this suit. And now here we're into the ones that I just loaded up for you guys. We've got started off. Come on, let me see. Come on, load in. We got the 2002 Raimi suit. A lot of people don't know that this one is different from the one we see in Spider-Man 2 and 3, but it's a little bit darker on the blues. The eyes are a little bit rounder. They're not as sharp. The back spider is a lot thicker, a lot more cartoony looking. This one is, in my opinion, the superior one. I like this one a lot better than the other ones, but some people disagree. That is okay. The Spectacular, the GOAT. I'm probably going to be using this one when we get out of this menu because it's my favorite. I love it. It's perfect. It's perfectly perfect in every way. It's spectacular. Love that first suit so much. Oh, same. So this one, oh, this isn't even real. Don't even pay this one mind. I downloaded the wrong one. Oh, here's the one that I meant to. But, come on. This is a glitch that the thing has. There's nothing here. But this, once it loads up, I think is the one that I was actually trying to show you guys. Yeah, here it is. So this one is a really nice one. I think Tango Ted made this one too. I might actually use this one as well. But what this is that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, but it's better. So there have been a lot of suits made for this costume for the game that use the base model. This, in my opinion, is the best translation. This is what I feel like Insomniac would have done if they actually added the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit into the game, because they use the base model for a lot of the movie suits. I think this one looks like fantastic. Obviously, I love the one that looks more like Andrew Garfield more, but this one I think for this game is probably like, it's the best translated version of it. Spectacular, spectacular Spider-Man. We're having a rewatch of that, Brina. You don't get a say in the matter. The GOAT. Yeah, the GOAT. This one, I don't know if a lot of people will recognize. This is Spider-Man the New Animated Series, which it's like, it's a guilty pleasure of mine that how much I watch this, how much I watch reruns of this show. I still have it on DVD. I love it. In case you really want to put dirt in people's eyes, load up, 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 load them up, load them up. Let me see it. Come on, come on. Don't take so long. Here we go. Spider-Man 3 symbiote suit. The photoreal version. Looks straight out of the movie. I love it. I love it. If I'm ever in a bad mood, I hop in the game wearing this. It's fantastic. And then this one, let me get that. Once it pops in, I'll get that riff for you guys. I'll get that nice little. Come on, let me see it. Come on, let me see it. See it. The animated series suit. This one was also made by AgroFro, and it's just I don't even have words for it. It's so nice. Like, it looks like the perfect translation from the show to the game, and I love it. It's fantastic. What was this? Something popped up here. Oh no, this is the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're rocking the Spectacular suit because I said so. I love the Spectacular. We're going at it with the Spectacular. Is that mods? Yeah, these are all suit mods that were added to the game on Nexus over the last year or so. 90s show Spidey is so buff. Yeah, he stayed buff. But we're rocking the Spectacular suit. And we're going to go fight Paul. For anybody new, I also added a mod that turns all of the criminals in Manhattan into Paul. If you've read the comics, you know we do not like Paul, and this is very satisfying. Oh, come on, game. Buffer. We do not like Paul. Can you add mods on PS4 without PC? There are some, I've seen some videos of people adding a few kind of random mods, but for the most part you need a PC to add some of the mods like the ones I'm using. Unfortunately. Get out of here, Paul, you weirdo. That's right. That's right, Paul. That's what you get. I don't care what you mean. I love Paul. Cosplay Outlaw. I know you're joking. I know you're joking because you were just joining in on all of us ganging up on Paul like 5 minutes ago. I know you're joking. You're not. You don't get to joke about that. That person was congratulating me on finally defeating Paul. Congratulations. Look at all these Pauls just sleeping, catching Z's. Ben Reilly and Miles Morales are my Spider-Man now and forever. Hey, I like that. I like to see that. Peter's still my Spider-Man, even though they've been doing him kind of dirty in the comics. But I love Ben Reilly. I love Miles Morales. I've been really loving Gwen Stacy. I just started, like, after Across the Spider-Verse, I started reading more of her comics. I really love Gwen Stacy as Spider-Woman / Spider-Gwen / Ghost Spider. I really hope they finally narrow it down so she can just be Spider-Woman, because I think she deserves that more kind of formal title of Spider-Woman. But I love all my spiders. Peter's my boy, but I love all my spiders. I'm gonna have to read your Gwen comics at some point. You will. You would really like them. You would really like Gwen in the comics. It's Raimi Bugle. The Flatiron Building. I think I'm gonna head up to Times Square again. I miss Times Square. Again, there's like no latency between my gameplay and looking at the dashboard on the Twitch studio, which is crazy. I know there's dropped frames, but like I could literally, like I'm literally looking at the screen for the stream, and I'm playing the game because it's like there's almost no latency. It's so weird. I just prefer Miles and Ben. That is totally understandable because those are some great characters. Love me some Ben, love me some Miles. What up, Times Square? I'm going to show this off again. I feel like I'm going to do a lot of this just because one thing that's crazy about TikTok Live, I feel like there's a lot of people on the stream right now that weren't on a second ago. Let me get on this thing. There we go. But I'm going to show you guys this Times Square mod that I added. This is so cool. Like, I can't believe someone was actually able to make this. But all these advertisements on here. We got Gap. We got Better Call Saul. We got Coca-Cola. Over there we got Green Day. We got Olivia Rodrigo all the way back there. We got Wednesday. We got Shrek, The Lion King. We got New York swings into sweet with Dunkin' Donuts. That's dope. Frozen. We got more Olivia. We got more Better Call Saul. We got, what is up there? Blue Man Group. I don't even remember there being a Blue Man Group on tour thing in New York recently, but that's okay. We got Company. We got what is that? We got Dolce, and then of course we have, I'll finally say it, Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, it's literally like it's like if this were like actually New York, what would it look like? So I very much like this. T-Mobile. That's cool. Like, we got a bunch of really nice Verizon Wireless. We got a bunch of really cool real-life ads on here. It's so cool. What are your thoughts on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? It literally... And I feel like a lot of this might be recency bias, so we'll let it sit, and I'll probably watch it a third time to just make sure my brain accepts this. But it is my favorite Spider-Man movie. Like, as much as I love Spider-Man 2, as much as I love The Amazing Spider-Man, as much as I love No Way Home, I think Across the Spider-Verse became like Spider-Verse 1 and Spider-Verse 2 are my two favorite Spider-Man movies. It is just irrefutable at this point. There is no getting out of it now. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this one. This one, I don't even know if it's that good, but I also added a photo reel if it'll pop up. Come on, load. Load up, load up, load up, load up, load up. Load up. Come on. There it is. It's a photo reel Spider-Man Homecoming suit. It's supposed to be built kind of like Tom Holland, even though, like, as much as I love this mod, the hands are so small. Like, I feel like Tom Holland's hands aren't this small. But I don't know. The look of it, like the look of the textures, is really it's really accurate. So that's why I like it. But I feel like it went a little overboard on the youthful side and kind of made his hands and arms kind of almost comedically small. I don't know if anybody else sees that. I hated Peter Porker and Spider-Noir got 5 seconds on screen. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get maybe late tonight. If you want, actually, yeah, Brina, after this stream, yeah, we can probably go see it. But I feel like again, Neighborhood Spider-Ham, I feel like we'll see more of them in the next movie as they try to like find Miles and help him stop Spot. I feel like we're talking too much spoilers, but the movie's been out for it's been a couple weeks now, right? A few weeks? I feel bad though. Like, I don't know if we should be talking about this stuff yet. I don't know. It looked better in the beginning before it loaded. Yeah, once it fully loaded, like, doesn't it look kind of just weird? I don't know. I don't want to dog on this person because I'm sure they spent, like, probably weeks, like modeling this. But the hands are just small. It's a very interesting decision. What suit do I want to use, you guys? I'm gonna do more 1610 Peter. Come on, pop in. There he is. I'm gonna do more of him. I like this one. But yeah, Brina, if you want to go see it, it's Tuesday, so it's cheap. It's also not that late. I thought it was really late. I'm streaming way earlier than I usually do, guys. That's crazy. Welcome, new people. I might try to add one of the reshade mods next before I do the next stream, just so that we can try and get that that Spider-Verse look. So I have to be after dinner. Okay, just let me know. Because I also need to eat dinner. So I'll probably... I've been streaming... Wow, I've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes. Wow. That's cool. And I'm not even, like, burnt out. I love TikTok so much. I usually feel so burnt out whenever I stream anywhere else, but I guess there's just a lot more engagement from you guys, so I guess thanks for that, guys. I can set up follower goals on this. This is like a whole fleshed out, like, streaming studio. Good for you, TikTok. That's crazy. Welcome, new people. Earlier there was a spider on me and I didn't notice. I was just sitting peacefully. Oh my god, that's happened to me so many times. And I always, like, freak out and slap the spider away. In the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my god, could that spider have given me powers? Could it have given me powers? But then I'm like, no. If it bit me, I know my luck. It would have been a brown recluse or something, and I would have gotten really sick or worse. So, how about no? How about I don't just let spiders bite me? On the whim that I get fictional superpowers. How about I be a smart person? It's real life. Unfortunately, there are no radioactive spiders to give you superpowers in the real world. As much as that would be awesome. Coming from Mr. I want a jumping spider as a pet. Hey, I never said I didn't want, like, real spiders. I want a jumping spider. Brina doesn't want me to have a jumping spider because she'd get very scared if I had one in the house. But that's acceptable. But she will let me have turtles. She said, right? I can have turtles. We love turtles in this household. Welcome, new people. Ninja Turtles. Yes! Turtles are friends. Yes! So, the plan is I get 4 box turtles and name them after the Ninja Turtles. And then I'm going to get a tortoise and name the tortoise Oogway. And then I'm going to get another tortoise and name that tortoise Franklin. Which, someone confirmed to me, anybody who, like, grew up with Franklin, was Franklin a turtle or a tortoise? I never quite, like, I never really got a whole understanding of that. Was he a turtle? Was he a turtle or a tortoise? A break-in? More Pauls? Hey, Paul! Stop trying to do a B&E. What are you doing, you silly goose? Come on, Paul. Don't run away from me. Okay, that one's down. Oh, no. And Pikachu just stepped on his head. Oh, no. No one likes you, Paul. No one likes you, Paul. Thank you. I almost got so upset when you said only one. Yeah, no, we get two. We get two. Two tortoises. And then get a rat. I don't think Brina would let me have a rat. I don't think we'll get to have Splinter, you guys. Unfortunately. Another... Oh, so now Paul... So Paul not only wants to steal girlfriends, but he also wants to be violent. Okay. Alright, Paul. I see how it is. We're gonna have to put this guy in his place, you guys. Apparently Paul wants to be a little criminal. No. No crime for you, Paul. Come here. No. Ow! That's right, Paul. That's right, Paul. You weren't ready for this, were you? Is that the last Paul? No, there's two. Hang on. Let me... Oh, I want a finisher. Paul, do something I can dodge so I can get a finisher. Come on. Thank you. You alright, ma'am? Did these Pauls... Did these Pauls hurt you in any way? You stupid Paul. Another Paul. Another Paul. They're so peaceful when they're sleeping and not stealing girlfriends. We will sponsor a panda so we can help Poe out. Yes! I want to sponsor a panda, please, Brina. I felt like a school bully when I said no one likes you, Paul. I feel like that's what we do, is we just bully Paul. And he wants to deal drugs? Paul! You're just asking for it now, dude. Paul, you horrible person. And you random brutes that aren't Paul, but you're associated with Paul, so I guess you're just as bad. Oh my god, that was unnecessary. That was also unnecessary. Beginning to think you're outmatched, Paul? Come on now. What do you think Paul talks like? We've only ever seen him in the comics, but I feel like he has a really high-pitched voice. Or like he dry heaves. You know what I mean? Or like he wheezes. Who am I? You sure you want to know? Oh, I know. I know what you mean by that. It's time. Come on, load in. Come on, load in. Load in as I dive. Come on, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is! Ah! You bet Paul is a Chad? Brina, you are concerning me. Like, you can't like Paul. That means that Paul stealing girlfriends is a canon event. And that he's just gonna come and steal you away from me. That's not... No, you can't like Paul. Who likes Chad? You just said, have you been under a rock? Calling someone a Chad is a compliment. Or at least it was like 6 years ago. It's a canon event. You can't stop Paul from stealing girlfriends. No! I just have to make sure I don't lose Brina in another dimension so she doesn't leave me for Paul. Doesn't that look good though? Look how good this suit looks. Did the bagel create the spot? Yes or no? Dude, I believe wholeheartedly in the butterfly effect. The bagel may not have directly created the spot, but I'm willing to bet if Miles hadn't hit him with the bagel, it would he wouldn't have become the spot. Something would have happened. What up, demons? I just randomly felt like doing this one. I just threw that for no reason. They haven't picked up on me yet. Okay, now you guys. After I went through, it took me going through an entire wave. I wasn't even being stealthy. I was just being a crazy person. And somehow, some way, not a single one of you guys saw me. That is depressing. Oh, I was early. Woohoo! Oh, I love this one. I love that one. That one's from the Miles Morales game. It's very good and I very much enjoy it. Cool. Never throw a bagel unless it's at Paul. Well, I don't want Paul to become the spot. Oh my goodness. I love these finishers so much. MJ, shut up. You cheated on me with a guy named Paul. I don't want to hear it from you. What do you think of Ben Riley Across the Spider-Verse? You know, that's my one, like, gripe. Like, I get that it was supposed to kind of make fun of the tropes of, like, 90s comic books with Ben, but, like, it kind of felt like it was a waste of him a little bit. Like, Ben Riley is such an important, like, character in Spider-Man lore, and it felt like he was just the butt of the joke of, oh, look, it's the 90s superhero character who's super brooding and monologues to himself. And they even got him in that kind of that mix of Mark Bagley and Todd McFarlane, like, art style, which I thought was cool, but, like, I was just like, God, why'd you do that to my boy Ben? But then again, they also did that with Spider-Man Noir, and nobody had a problem with that, so I feel like I can't really say much. What's the name of this song? I don't know, but this entire playlist is from a playlist on Spotify called Stream Beats. If any of you ever, like, get into, like, streaming, or, like, you want to do this on TikTok or on Twitch or, like, whatever you want to use, I highly recommend using Stream Beats because it's full of, like, really good tracks, and they're copyright free, so you can't get in trouble. They're just free use music for you to just put in the background of YouTube videos, or to stream, or when you make, like, TikToks or whatever you want to do. I need to put some space in between myself so I don't get killed, because I'm kind of being lackadaisical. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. Come on. I think this is the last guy too, so I cannot. I won't do one of the bases anymore because it's like, it's very violent in the bases, so I can understand that being like I try not to be too judgy on that though, because it's very intense, and for some viewers that's not great. For some viewers, this is like the best thing about Spider-Man, is the swinging thing, the thrill of it and whatnot. So I think that's fine. Hopefully it gets better. Yeah, hopefully it gets better. I think it was Paul. Yeah, I bet Paul reported it earlier because he was sick of being he was sick of being beat up. That's your favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite part of Spidey, which is why I have no problem not doing as much violent stuff. Because this is what I do this stuff for. got Samsung phones on here. That's funny. Anybody else notice that Miles had a... for anybody that saw the movie, I won't spoil the scene, but Miles has a Sony phone. As does... anytime a Spider-Man has a phone, it's a Sony phone. Paul was sick of people saying the truth, and Paul didn't let that slide. He did not. Woohoo! Where is... oh, it's around the corner. Play the game so bad, but I want to play late at night. You don't want to, or you want to? Oh god, I was not paying attention. I wonder if I can try and like make this as non-violent as possible by like exclusively using webs. Like what if I just... and this is the only way I stop crimes from now on. Okay, that was an accident. I don't know, Paul. I don't know, Paul. I don't know what it's made of. You don't want to know. Look at that. Look at that. Just almost exclusively with webs. I'm amazing. Branding and market placement is key. Also, Peter uses a Sony computer or laptop. Yeah, he does. He does. Paul's officially your son. He is my son. This is where I was when I started the stream. You know, I think that's actually a pretty good spot to end it for tonight, you guys. This was a really cool live stream. I was on for over an hour and a half. We fought a lot of people named Paul. We put him in his place, let him know he can't just come in and steal MJ and get away with it. So I think we made our point. You know what I mean? We messed Paul. We really did mess Paul up. I think this was a really good stream, you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming out. We had some like peaks. We had some nice like smaller groups, which was good. But we hit some peaks, man. It was cool. So yeah. And we broke a canon event, which was also nice. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Hang on, I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna end it on a selfie. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming out for the live. I'll probably be on more often. I have 7 days before I can. I have 7 days, and in the 7 days, I have to stream one more time in order to get 180 days of access to the TikTok live studio thing. So I'm definitely going to be live again in the next week. So I will let you guys know. But yeah. My canon event is losing my hot dog. Oh, you lost a hot dog? Oh. Oh, because Spider-Ham. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I think me and Brina are probably going to see, yeah, possibly see you later. Yeah, we're probably going to see Spider-Verse tonight. So, I'll probably talk about that on my story or something. But yeah, notifications are on for next time. Sick! Awesome! Yeah, guys, put on your notifications so that you know whenever I stream again. And, yeah, I will let you guys know. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by. See you guys.